Team Jackson, what's happening? So, I was just looking through my DMs, man, and probably over the last 20 minutes, I noticed a common denominator. Anytime there's a subject of mixed signals, something you're trying to figure out, don't know what he mean by this, don't know what he mean by that, I realized something, man. I don't really know if mixed signals exist anymore. And I've been one to talk about it, and I get the concept. You know, he acts one way 1 second, acts another way the next second. He says one thing, but then acts something else. Like, you don't know which one, defines the truth. But I challenge y'all to this. Mixed signals are one of two things. Either your denial or a compound signal. And I'll get to that concept in a minute because I know that's probably new to most of y'all. Denial looks more like, oh, he says he want to marry me. He says I'm wifey and I'm his forever thing. But we've been together 11 years. We got 3 kids together. And anytime I bring up marriage, he just gets upset. That's denial, baby girl. He's not going to marry you. At absolute most, you can give him an ultimatum or something like that. Tell him you're going to take his family away. He'll put a ring on your finger and it'll just be bondage. But he won't be married in his heart or his mind or in his dick. Like, that's just not going to happen. That's denial. Or denial looks like, well, he said he can't stand his baby mama, but every time he over there, he don't answer my calls. He says because she toxic and she gonna take the kids away or whatever. But then he wants to stay the night because he worked too long. It's only a 20-minute drive home. And then they go on family vacations, spend family time. And that's denial. That's denial. That's not family time that he's spending. That's his family. You're like Roger on Sister Sister. You're the friend of the family that's overstaying and welcome. She smells your presence and she's trying to, make boundaries or whatever. She's coming down on them. But at the end of the day, that's the family. Baby girl, that's denial. Now, compound signal. Compound signals are similar to compound sentences. We don't have mixed sentences. We have 2 sentences that come together and they have a whole new meaning to the compound sentence that is now there. So compound signal looks more like, oh, if I don't call him, we don't talk. If we're not talking, it's whatever. But then whenever I'm in his face, he's all over me. Now, that's when it's understandably a little bit confusing. But the compound signal here is you're more of an out of sight, out of mind type in his priority list. You're out of sight, out of mind. You're not the type of woman that's always on his mind, running through his mind. Nothing feels right without her. No joke is really that funny without her. No special moment is really that special without her. None of that shit. But when y'all together, it's all good, which is fine if the feeling is mutual. But if he's always on your mind, you need to find somebody else more worthy of that type of territory on your mental. Because if you're not there, he's not thinking about you, and more than likely there's somebody else in his face. Or he say he don't want a relationship, but he acting like he do. I get that. That has confused people for decades and probably even centuries. The compound signal there is he does want a relationship access to you. He just doesn't want relationship structure. Now, how do you know this? Not just because I said it, but think about it. When has it been a green light? When has it been a red light? Typically, there's a green light whenever there's relationship perks in the mix, whenever there's some type of benefit, when there's some type of cooked food on the line, some type of bottomless pussy on the line, when there's some type of something like that, there's a green light. But when it comes to, where are we going? Relationship progress. When it comes to who are you talking to? Relationship boundaries. When it comes to that type of thing, we ain't supposed to be dealing with nobody else or whatever. When it comes to all of the relationship protection around your heart, that's where you get that's when you get the red light. That tells you he wants relationship access with all the relationship responsibilities. Or I'll give you one more. It's like 1 second we together, the next second we not. I don't get it. That's understandably a little weird because a lot of guys will actually claim you. You my old lady, we together, boo, boo, boo. And then the next second, we ain't together. We never said we was together. The compound signal there is y'all aren't together, but he's trying to keep you close enough to where you don't want to fuck with nobody else that's better than him that can take his spot. Whatever spot that is, he don't want it taken. But y'all damn sure ain't together. Now, that kind of blurs the line of denial, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I don't know about y'all, but that seems a little exhausting to deal with, that I can imagine. That's why a lot of people don't even like dating, because you have to kind of sift through all of that bullshit. But not all guys are on that type of time. Not all guys are on this compound signal sending or have you in a position where you get into denial because your emotions are so invested. And that type of guy knows the value of certainty, of not being vague, of securing a woman's place, not only in reality, but also her being secure in her mind and her heart about where she stands on his priority list and in his future. Now, that type of guy, go in more detail about it, call him Mr. Right in my book, Don't Forget Your Crown. And I just extended the 50% off sale, so get it at the link in the caption if you haven't yet, so you can get in full detail what that guy looks like and what he's attracted to. But the moral of the story is this: if a guy really fucks with you, you'll know. And if you don't know, he don't fuck with you. So y'all let me know what you think in the comments, man. Again, Don't Forget Your Crown, 50% off sale just got extended at the link in the caption. Holla at y'all later. Peace.